Welcome to another episode of the Mob Reacts. I am your host, Glory, along with my co-host.
I'm Black Mob.
Remember to like, subscribe, get in the comments, and let's argue. What was up with that voice?
It's my anime voice.
Okay, all right.
Give me your baby gravy. Yo.
Okay, don't mind me. I'm a little under the weather, and don't mind my co-host. He did a little line of Xanax 5 minutes ago. All right, a prediction on the Canadian elections. What's your prediction?
Hey guys, I know I've said in the past that Pierre had it in the bag, but Pierre doesn't.
Yeah.
No.
What makes you say that now?
Pierre is doing the typical conservative move. And you know what that is? Fumbling the bag. Fumbling the bag at the last minute.
Well, what's he doing? What's he fumbling?
He is going, saying crazy things, putting, crazy stances on certain things, like no free speech at schools. If you critique certain people, you'll go to jail.
He's taking it straight from Project 25, the Donald Trump playbook.
Basically.
Oh, right. To be clear, my co-host predicted that Pierre Poilievre would win this election. So what you're witnessing right now is a backtracking.
Oh, I'm backtracking for sure, because I have a feeling that he not only will lose, and you gotta hear it here first. He's most likely going to lose his seat.
Yeah. The worst thing a conservative could do is say anything mirroring what Donald Trump is saying.
Yeah.
Because Donald Trump is not popular right now.
No.
Donald Trump has ruined the conservative name globally.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to bear out on Monday. Results are probably coming Tuesday or maybe Monday night.
28th is on the
Monday, right?
Wednesday.
Oh, is it Wednesday?
Oh, Wednesday. So you're right.
No,
It's
Monday.
Monday.
It's Monday. Yeah.
Get up. Yeah. Oh, he's done.
Yeah. So,
you should have came onto the podcast, bud.
Yeah. So I'm not surprised by that. Granted, we don't know yet. I could be wrong still. He might pull it out, but I'm pretty confident that Carney's going to do it. Hey! Who are you smashing to this? So when it comes to dealing with Trump, I think Carney would probably be the best person.
I don't know about that. I'm still not convinced on that either.
Yeah.
But what I do know is that Poilievre is doing exactly what Stephen Harper did in the last time around, or the last election when Stephen Harper was in power, and when he was doing the fear-mongering tactic. Now Pierre is heavily relying on...
And he's probably doing that because he's desperate. He's seeing the polls, and he's probably he's like, yo, I got to ramp things up a little bit.
Yep.
So he might be panicking right now. His advisors are like, yo, you're slipping.
Yeah.
You need to turn it up a bit.
13% chance of winning.
What?
Yeah, according to, I believe it was Stake. The guy.
Oh, yeah.
Is it 13?
That's crazy.
13% of chance of winning.
Damn.
And Carney has 27% chance of winning.
Wow.
So, so he's doing exactly what Stephen Harper did in the last time around. Fear-mongering, and a lot of the progressive Canadians who were leaning towards the right are now kind of scared of what Pierre Poilievre stands for and moving towards center-left.
Thank you, Donald Trump. I knew it would just come down to vibes and how people are feeling, not really policy. And the vibe is that Pierre's going to be Baby Trump or Maple Trump or Timbit Trump. Yeah, so
Maple Trump is amazing.
Yes,
that's sick. He is. Yeah, he's trying to be Maple Trump. I was looking forward to something fresh in Parliament, but he is not fresh. He's basically a remnant of the old school ways of doing politics and progressive conservatives, and it doesn't fit into the new ages. I think it's time for him to set aside as well.
Yeah, and with Carney's finance background and with this looming trade war and making deals and the economy, I think a lot of people are looking at Carney to be the best person suited to kind of help us navigate this minefield of like trade negotiations with other nations and avoiding just a blow up with the U.S. on the trade war horizon. So
I feel like with Carney, it's just going to be status quo. We're not going to see much change. It'll just be status quo, and that's it. Like smooth sailing. It's just the way it's going to be, I believe, with him. Because I feel like Donald Trump right now is backtracking on everything. There won't be any talks for trade talks for right off the bat.
I think even if so here's the problem with Donald Trump. Donald Trump, you cannot take his word for anything because, like you said, he backtracks and he's backtracking on everything. So even if you wanted to make an agreement with Donald Trump, there's no guarantee that he would honor that agreement even 2 months from now.
No.
The agreement originally with Canada and Mexico was with Trump. So Trump essentially is trashing his own trade deal. They're taking it out of the house. And he's so chaotic and unpredictable. I think the nation is just like, yo, we're not going to deal with this guy. We're not going to put our future in this guy's hands. Let us coalesce together and do something and isolate the U.S.
Have you seen?
And that's what it's coming down to. So once Carney's in government, I guarantee he's going to announce a world trade agreement with China, Japan, Europe.
No, I don't think they'll do that.
I guarantee it.
If you do that, you'll be rattling the baby downstairs.
I guarantee it.
You'll be rattling the baby downstairs.
It's going to be a coalition of nations
it's not
teaming up.
That won't happen.
I guarantee it.
That won't happen.
We'll bet.
I don't want to bet, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I guarantee it. It's the only thing that makes sense.
But hold on, you just said we want somebody who is smart and who could deal with Donald Trump. Do you think doing that is just going to be okay with Donald Trump?
You can't deal with Donald Trump is basically what I'm trying to say, because there's no guarantee that whatever agreement you come to with him, that he will honor it, because he backpedals on everything. He's backpedaling now. He's all over the place.
But you think, but he will if
but he created this. He started this.
Yes, but if he does that world trade, if Carney does pull off the world trade agreement, what will happen?
Carney 3 days ago said the relationship with the U.S. as our allies is no longer in existence. It's over. You didn't see that clip?
I don't know who he is to speak on behalf of us. He was not we'll see.
Well, he's currently the prime minister.
And he will be probably elected.
The old relationship we had with the United States, based on deepening integration of our economies and tight security and military cooperation, is over. What exactly the United States does next is unclear. But what is clear is that we, as Canadians, have agency. We have power. We are masters in our own home. Nous sommes maîtres chez nous. We can control our destiny.
See, he set the stage. He said it's over. The relationship is over. So once he's nominated, I expect him to stand on that and form a coalition with other nations, and the U.S. is going to be isolated from the world, essentially.